We are here with Avery, the project manager of Regency. They are the builders at 500 Boulevard. Tell us about the process, if there's anything that's unique and different about building this building as opposed to other buildings that you've built.
So, to be honest, when we got this project a couple of years ago, it was a nice, unique challenge, one of Regency's largest projects to date. We were very excited when we heard that they were going to go with a full glass structural glazed window system, and which was a challenge in its own, and it was a little bit different and unique than all the other projects that we built all around town in Lakewood. Because this glass, this is the facade of the building. There is no framing. There is nothing on the perimeter of this building other than glass from floor to ceiling. This window system has not been done in Lakewood. The glass was definitely a lot of coordination. We had meetings. It was overseas. We had a lot of Zoom meetings. That's where it was manufactured. And if you see right here, you can look here. The window is sitting. Here's the bracket that's tied into the slab. This is right here. You're looking at it all around. Every window gets two. It gets shared. There is 150 of these per floor. There was over 1,000 pieces of glass. Each one is 15 feet high. We definitely do have a very good system set up. And yes, it's bigger than most of the buildings that we've done. But our system is set up where we have everything coordinated. All the planning is done beforehand, and everything is worked out with meetings with the engineers, with the architect, with the designer, with the owners, and everything is set up where when we come in and we're ready to put a shovel on the ground, everything is coordinated. There was a few items that was never been done before. One of them is we put roof anchors on the building. If you go up to the high roof, and we have them on the 6th floor terrace over here, there's special roof anchors where they can harness themselves off of that, go down and clean every single window on every floor. There's another thing. There's a code in high-rise buildings, this is considered, or close to be considered, there is something called luminous egress paths. We don't have it installed yet, but you will see it when we get a TCO pretty shortly, hopefully. Both stairwells will have markings and paths, and it will be lit up in the stairwells, on the doors, on the landings, and there'll be arrows pointing down. And that's another item. The third item that we had that was unique and different was lightning protection. The taller the building you are, you need protection around here. It protects the electric and the internet and all the computers, everything in the building. The lightning protection is tied back to the steel. The steel is grounded and it's connected. And therefore, if anything, the lightning does hit these boots, you'll see them on the high roof, and it's connected all the way down from the roof. It's connected to the steel all the way down to the ground and out. That's definitely three components that were a little bit different than the other buildings. We got a head start, and we worked with New Lines very, very closely on this project, the civil engineering, and we came up with a game plan to, as we know, there's multiple structures on this project, including this big one that we're talking about. We had to come up with different game plans, and we had to deal with water and sewer, electric and gas. When we came on to put a shovel on the ground, water, sewer, electric, everything was done. Everything was pretty much ready. The only thing, we didn't have actual water and power into the building. Everything was designed and everything was ran to the building already.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate your insight, and it's always interesting to hear it from somebody who's been here from the ground up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're excited to see the complete finished building.
Yeah,
we're almost there.
We're almost there, close to the finish line. Common areas and then everything else, we're in the finishes. As you saw downstairs, we're tiling, sheetrock is done. We started paint and bathroom fixtures, etc. And just the final finishes. Millwork is starting in a week, so you should see all the hallways done within the next couple weeks, and then tenants can starting.
And the tenants are moving in.
That's it.